Women in Saudi Arabia are finally getting behind the wheel. The journey has been long and fraught with challenges. So how did we get here?
The history of Saudi Arabia since its founding has been one where the government has been gradually loosening the strings of tremendous conservatism.
Ali Shihabi is a Saudi founder of the US-based think tank, the Arabia Foundation.
The issue of women's driving has always been a wedge issue. The religious right always saw it as one thing that they would hold on to, because they always felt that if women were allowed to drive, then the whole country will become, a Sodom and Gomorrah.
Recent demonstration by a group of women.
That wedge started in the 1990s, at the start of the Gulf War. Instead of sitting in the passenger seat, some went behind the wheel.
Well, they were fighting for their rights and they thought it was right, so I think that when they think they're right, they should go for it.
The women were arrested and subsequently released shortly after, leaving the fight for women's rights largely dormant after that. Then YouTube happened and protests started again. Women started driving in the kingdom, posting footage online, with public support on occasion going viral. No woman, no drive. Despite the support though, more arrests followed. It wasn't until the 30-something Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman introduced aggressive reforms in the country that this was announced.
A royal decree has been issued in Saudi Arabia giving women the right to drive.
But while state media put out videos of women receiving their driving licenses, it also arrested some of its most prominent activists. And to many, it was a statement, as one Saudi activist who spoke to us on condition of anonymity explained.
I feel really disappointed and hurt on so many levels. We should be in a position where we are maintaining some kind of civility and engagement. We should be in a position where you can be engaged safely with the government.
Mohammed bin Salman had the guts to take this, authoritarian decision and arrest some of the people that would have been expected to resist it the most. So this was not a democratic decision. This was not a decision influenced by public participation. It was an autocratic decision taken by an autocrat who believed that this was in the best interest of society.
Irrespective of whether the decision was democratic or autocratic, women are now getting behind the wheel of a car. And for the activists, they say this might just be the beginning.
I don't need to call the driver and say, are you busy right now? I just have my own time, my own car, go anywhere, anytime. I don't have to wait for someone to take me or say that they're tired or they're not in the mood. So yeah, independent finally.